Hello. I'm right here. Hold on. Sorry. My apologies. Here we go. Oh my, this is harder to do than I thought. Okay. Oh my gosh, since I don't have a... Oh, okay, this makes sense. Hi. I'd like to apologize for not being here and not talking to you guys. I have a lot to talk about. It's hard to talk about it, but a lot of things happened, like, lately. Um, I've been having a hiatus. I do apologize for not talking about it because a lot of things happened. I barely went to TikTok. I didn't really post anything yet on TikTok. I just left. Not because I didn't like you guys. I love you guys. I don't know if a lot of you know about this, but I think in some of the episodes of Freddy and Friends or FNAF and Friends, I've explained that I have laziness problems and I don't use it as just a gag or part of my, description of my DeviantArt or my YouTube channel. I actually am dealing with laziness problems. The truth is that I have a lot of laziness problems, which causes me to not do things even though I should be motivated. And when I get motivated, I end up not doing it like I should. Yeah, I don't know how to be motivated properly. So I do apologize for that. And I love you so much, guys. And I'm sorry I took this long to talk about that. Um, that was part of why I did not come back. Oh, and hi there. Hi. I just came back from a hiatus. So, another reason why I had a hiatus is because, okay, so a lot of people don't know this, but I rather just say it in the best way possible. A lot of things happened and it kind of prevented me from doing certain videos that I was supposed to do, and I was really late. Really, really late. So if you wonder why we just post in a different day, that's because of my laziness, but also because a lot of things happen. And actually, the truth is as well, the other thing why I don't really post that much is because I just, you know, dealing with certain parts of life, and I don't get enough motivation, in my opinion, and other stuff that I don't think I'm going to talk about. It's private. It's private. But overall, I'm doing all right, luckily. A lot of things happen, though. And, like, yeah, a lot of things just happened overall, in general. But I'm back. And I missed you guys. And I'm gonna try my best to upload certain videos. That was the actual whole reason why I was barely able to post anything, because of how big the videos were. So, yeah, that was the main reason why I had to do either short videos or why the video wasn't posting enough, because of certain videos that were dedicated to a part 3 video I did not do yet. That's how unmotivated I can actually be. It hasn't even been posted yet since, like, I have not posted it yet. I haven't even made it. It was supposed to be made in 2023. It's 2025. So I'm saying it took me 2 years And I still haven't posted it, and I'm so sorry. I could have been done by now, but I didn't, and I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm back. I'm finally focusing on certain things. A lot of things happen. Good and bad and mixtures happened. And I'm trying to think of other cool things to do. Actually, I'm thinking of starting specific things that I've been dreaming of doing. Like, to be honest, I had dreams to actually be, of course, an animator. But I also had dreams of making stuff for children, like toy accessories. Because every time I would love to give my FNAF plushies accessories, so you know. Oh, and don't no need to be sorry, thank you. And hi, how's my day going? Great. Actually, I'm just bored, but I'm okay. But I have big ideas now. I'm trying to actually um do stuff like make money by thinking of what to sell. To be honest, I made some bows. Um Hold on. Got it. This basket is where I'm thinking I'm gonna sell these bows, these ribbon bows. I made like, I don't know, like 22 of these babies. But some of them are broken, so like I either have to fix them or not sell those specific ones at all. Like these ones, those were beautiful, but the problem is that it will not stick together. So I don't think I'm gonna be selling this as much as I want to. It's not gonna be sold unless I find a way to like glue them back together. Thank you. Thank you so much. And hi, Maricela. That is a beautiful name. I love the name. It's beautiful. Hold on. Also, I just got done doing some sketches. One sketch of the ideas of what kind of concept art of the accessories I want to give the plushies. I'm also trying to sell them so then they could give their FNAF plushies or any plushie, etc., whatever they want. So, I don't know if you'll actually see it. It's supposed to be a security badge where you put your own name on it, and I get to actually draw the person who wants the badge. I would draw them in any way, shape, or form. It could be realistic, it could not be realistic. Oh, do you sell bracelets? I'm planning to try selling bracelets. I have never did something like this in my life before, so it's pretty big. To be honest, I barely did a live stream about myself because I like to make my focus about like the plushies adventures and their happiness. But they would always ask me, am I ever gonna do a live stream for myself? I'm like, I would love to, but I had to fix my hair and do my outfit and stuff, and you know. But they said to me that I should probably try doing live streams for myself. So this is my first time in like, I don't know. I don't know, like 1.5 or 2 years. I don't know. I barely done it before. Like I barely done that. I have a few goals, and if anyone, any FNAF fans, because this still dedicates to FNAF in some way, I'm trying to go to the Universal not Hollywood, sorry. Universal Orlando because I really want to go to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza because they're actually in the workings of making it real. And it's gonna be so exciting because I really wanted to go there. But there's only one problem. One problem. I do not have that kind of money. I do not have that kind of money at all. I don't know what to do. The real reason why this is like super important. It's Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. And hi there, the Drooper Split. Still, thank you for calling me beautiful, Jimbo. That's a pretty name. And hi, I am Alexis. And thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. um, I'm planning to go to Universal Hollywood, but there's a game plan I'm trying to do because here's a few problems. My mom does not like horror related stuff, nor do I, except for Five Nights at Freddy's. I like certain things that does not scare me too much. It's just if the lore feels like it's not as bad, like scary bad, not like the story is bad and stuff. No, I mean like it's terrifying. Even I don't want to look like that kind. I don't want to get anywhere near it. Like I don't like human horror related movies. I don't like those. But Five Nights at Freddy's, yes, I love Five Nights at Freddy's. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like the only horror related game I've ever loved when I was like 11 because actually, I don't think anyone knows this story. It's a very nice place. Thank you for telling me that. The truth is that I don't think anyone knows how I liked Five Nights at Freddy's for the first time. So here's the story if nobody minds me telling it. The truth is, I used to not be okay with it. I used to not like it. Not because I was a hater, I was just scared of it. And do you know how I first found out about it? When I was 9 years old. When I was like 9 years old, before we went to a specific place for 4 months. I'm not going to talk about that. That's private business. I actually saw a thumbnail when I was looking through Sesame Street, and lo and behold, the most scariest thing I saw when I was 9 years old. It was a Sesame Street parody with Freddy Fazbear with, let's just say, ketchup. And it's not ketchup, you know what ketchup. It scared the bejeebers out of me. It was like terrible for me. Like, it was scary. I was like, oh my gosh, that scared me. I was like, ah! But when I was 11, I did get nightmares from Five Nights at Freddy's actually because I found out about the jump scares and stuff. I got easily scared from it a little bit. But I think the puppet one always scared me. The puppet one always scared me. It always scared me for some reason. So when I was 11, this was taking place in 2017. So I barely knew nothing. And I used to have nightmares from Five Nights at Freddy's until Sister Location changed everything. Ever since, this was probably my first favorite thing, I think, other than the FNAF one. To be honest, Sister Location changed my whole perspective of horror games, let alone that one in general. When I first found out about Circus Baby's story, I had to listen to it a second time until it made me cry. Oh my gosh, don't get emotional, Bella. Don't get emotional. That video changed everything. Her story changed everything. And I realized that it wasn't that they were hurting people. People were hurting them. And then time and time, I slowly realized that those animatronics were never evil, but that they were just needing help. That was a cry for help, but they were putting it in the worst way possible. They don't know how to cry for help properly. They think they need to put someone in a suit, turn them into what they were turned to, in order for them to understand. Because if I learned something from Sister Location, they once said, you don't know what we've been through. That is a very, very personal and important thing they said. And to be honest, I don't think people know this. I ended up finding out about Sister Location from an annoying orange reaction. When they react to like trailers. If anyone knows Annoying Orange, I constantly listened, loved, and absolutely watched almost everything I could see that I loved from Annoying Orange. And when I saw that they were reacting to the trailer of Sister Location, that's when I first found out about it. That was when I first found out everything about it. And then later on, I ended up I used to not like Springtrap until I thought this through. This was my little theory of how I thought of Springtrap after thinking about it. And since I thought Michael was actually the purple guy, it makes sense because he's also purple like his dad, but this was like before we knew William, did all that, and it wasn't Michael. He wasn't the purple guy, literally. I got confused. I'm sure a lot of people at that time was confused too. So, to be honest, when I found out what Springtrap used to be, he used to be Spring Bonnie. But what made me love him first was from a video from a person. If anyone knows this person, let me just search her up. I forgot the YouTuber's name, but let me just find the reviews, the FNAF plush review. Because this specific one changed my life and made me love Springtrap for the rest of my days from just seeing this one video. At first I didn't like him because I thought he was the killer. It turns out it was the man inside the suit was the killer, not the other way around. I got confused. I think I thought he was a killer because of this one source filmmaker video, so I thought he was evil, but he wasn't. Okay, Andy Matronics, if anyone knows her. I was a big fan of her, and I still am till today. This one specific video from the FNAF Funko plushies Series 2 review, that video changed everything and made me love Springtrap. Her favorite was Springtrap, so I was like, I want him to be my favorite too. But then when I started thinking, this was what I thought about Springtrap. He's not the killer, but the killer was. And I think the killer killed Springtrap, but Spring Bonnie, back when he was like Spring Bonnie, he actually killed him from being spring-locked itself, because if he gets spring-locked, the animatronic would die and stuff, and that was terrible. So, the killer not only died, but let alone also the suit. Because, think about it this way, since there's so much remnant, maybe the blood and the remnant that William Afton had kind of got into that suit and accidentally made the suit come to life without him knowing. And after that Springlock incident, Spring Bonnie's gone and was turned into Springtrap. Just think about it like that. So I felt bad immediately. I felt bad for Springtrap after that. I still believe that maybe the suit was still alive, but William Afton never knew about it. It's really sad. But I love Springtrap anyways. I still love Springtrap anyways. And thank you for the compliment. I've always loved telling stories since I was a kid, actually. When I was 7 years old, I ended up getting a special book from Justice, and I always call it my B book. I actually have it. And this was also from Justice. My mom found it yesterday, and it still fits. Even when I'm 19 years old, and this still fits me. Oh my gosh. They said that I would still be, the doctors said, my mom told me that the doctors would, told her, she told me that the doctors said that I would still be petite. I would still be petite. telling stories are very fun. I tend to write more. Me too. Like I draw the stories though. I love drawing stories. That was like before comics, and when I started loving comics, I constantly did comics. I'm planning to show more of my comics, but some of them are kind of dark. But really good. They're really good. Still, anyways, OMG, both of us are petite. What? What? Oh, okay. Cool. That's cool. Okay. Um. So when I started learning about the characters, the FNAF characters, I love them very much, and I have the book that started everything. Actually, I so some of the drawings were based on a fan art of FNAF, and I tried to redraw it. And I think it was pretty good. It was pretty good for my first time, actually. You know, oops, I thought you were my age 17. Maybe years ago. Years ago. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was. Hold on a second. Okay, there's my B book, but I'm trying to find my Disney Princess book because that's where I first did FNAF stuff on there. It was my childhood book. As much as my B book, I had a childhood book. I have a lot of books, and I actually really love collecting books, to be honest. I love collecting books. I love reading books sometimes. I especially like making stories. I'm trying to find it. I gotta move this thing. I don't know why I had to get that. I didn't want it, but it happened. Where is that book? I gotta find it. Oh wait, never mind. That's not the book. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here. Well, in the place I'm trying to find it. Hold on a second. I found a flashlight that might help. Yep, this will help. Oh, this is big. This is big. Oh, found it! I found the book. It all started with the Disney Princess book that had Ariel, Rapunzel, and Aurora. It started with this. This was not actually a finished comic, though. This is where everything started. The whole thing started with just a Disney Princess book. Let me just move certain things away. Hold on. In 2017, 11 years old, I made this. This was my first comic, but I never finished it. I'm planning to finish that. So this was from the fan-made art that I based it off of. But then over time when I was drawing these guys, there was this one ridiculous song Bonnie loves singing, but they would always be like, "Stop singing that song." They couldn't stand it. And there's also the song Chica. I almost called him Donald and Daffy. The song he loved listening to was called Bonus Ducks. And it was hilarious. So I thought he was saying, "Oh, it's ducks." But it was actually bonus ducks. I love your sense of humor. Thank you. Why did he meow? He's a fox! And Chica would normally... I think a lot of people don't know this, but Chica used to almost say "baka quack" because Chica, our Chica, is not only a boy, but he is also a hybrid of a chicken and a duck. A hybrid. Shocking. So, Bonnie's favorite song is the Bo Va Shui, Bo Kupa, Bo Tu Sa Vida, Shui Da Kubaba. His favorite song is Bonus Ducks, quack, 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 bonus ducks. And Freddie's favorite song was actually a Christian song because this story was about the beginning of Freddie and his friend's relationship with God and Jesus. So his favorite song was from a Taryn Wells song I heard from the radio once when I was like, I don't know, like maybe 9 or 10. And it's called Hills and Valleys from Taryn Wells. And Freddie loved singing that song. And it even made the other characters cry at happy tears of joy. It was able to shed a tear. And y'all already know what his favorite is. Michael Jackson. Ow! That 100%. And his, of course, is bonus ducks. He even got them dressed up like ducks. And Foxy's dressed up like a duck, too. And actually, 5 o'clock he has to leave so then he can get back to his mother and father. His mother is a sweetheart. Why did I give her those kind of lips? Lord have mercy. And his dad pops out of nowhere. Now, his dad, he don't know nothing about Jesus. He know nothing about Jesus. But Freddie and his friends try to understand it because they kind of didn't really live in a Christian family. Some of them did, but Freddie's was, well, his mother kind of was a, part of, like, Christianity, but his father did not. So this was not finished yet, but there is one comic I did finish. Hold on a second. Yeah, small girls unite. I love the comments. I love it. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many blankness. Okay, now let me explain to you before showing this to you. In this alternate universe, all the animatronics are free from the children. They don't have children's souls inside of those suits. They're all free. They're part human of their own being body. So the animatronics are their own humans, and the children's souls are free. They're all free. So please do not come at me and getting upset about the ship I have. I always ship them. It made sense to me. Please. Don't attack me. Please don't hurt me. So, just letting you know, in this alternate universe, the FNAF characters are free from this. They're free from the children, and the children are free from the animatronics, and they're all free. They're all free. Oh, you live in a group home, and you don't have faith. You prayed for years to get adopted, but never got adopted. Well, I can pray for you. I think I can pray for you. Okay, so this is Freddy's love story. The first ever completed Five Nights at Freddy's comic, which was my second comic of FNAF. So, Freddy has a crush on Circus Baby. In one day, let me tell you, one day, we can all have a group prayer. That's sweet. So, Freddy was in love with Circus Baby, who is 21 years old. He is 20 years old. So, they are not teenagers. They're not kids. They are grown adults. And of course. And he thinks of proposing to Circus Baby in one day. One day! That is saying something. If he wants to propose to one girl he just met straight up, loves her very much, and even thinks of proposing to her in one day, now you know it's personal. Actually, a little hint, Tom of Love is a store he went to that was, the place he bought the ring. And he talks to Circus Baby. Sorry for that. That kind of got a little bit ruined. I know it is, but he really loved her so much. I'll tell you what actually happens later on after the story. He starts blushing because he gets to talk to her and he asks for a date and she doesn't mind at all. She gives him a kiss on his face cheek. Because if I say cheeks alone, people are gonna make some very concerning, jokes about that. I do not want them doing that. And right after that, now let me tell you before I show you this, Bonnie saw him passed out on the floor and accidentally mistaken him for being dead. This happens in one day, let me tell you. One day. They were at school. They were already graduated, but they just loved the school so much they wanted to just come back to it just to see the others and be with friends. But Freddy was mistaken for being dead because he was passed out, knocked out so hard. Bonnie prepared a whole funeral at Freddy's own home. Well, it wasn't really on his home. Oh, hold on. I think it was Bonnie's home. And then he tried singing that ridiculous song again, but they told him to shut up. And he's like, sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, I forgot. He felt so sad. And then he invites Circus Baby to the funeral, and she's like, what funeral? Oh my gosh, Freddy's dead! And just to think I was going to propose to... I'm sorry. I rather not have a relationship. I'm sorry, but thank you for your offer. That's so sweet that someone actually is trying to propose. Okay, I know it's a joke. But hear me out. That's very sweet of you. So she feels bad and trying to give her concern to him and, consoling him. But I didn't know all of those words, so she was just grieving for him. She was just, saying that she was sorry. He woke up and then found out, wait, what's going on? She's like, wait a minute, you're alive. How are you alive? Like, I'm happy you're alive, but how? And then Bonnie realized, oh, so that wasn't actually him being dead. He just passed out. So then Bonnie had to admit he was in the wrong. He accidentally mistaken him for being dead. So he apologized. And Freddy very willingly, why did I say willingly forgave him. He's a really great friend, so it makes sense. He apologizes for Circus Baby, though, because no, not the proposal yet. The date didn't go the way he thought he would. But they were holding hands. He was happy, and she was happy, and said, hey, you still want to have that date? Yeah, I do. They went outside of the garden. I don't think people know this, but in this alternate universe, some characters with a house has a garden. This was the garden Freddy has. Oh my gosh. He did this. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And when they were trying to have a great date, Bonnie, Foxy, and Chica decided to make Bonnie look taller and try to pretend to be a tall waiter. And Freddy's like, you have got to be kidding me. And Circus Baby's like, what are you doing? He's like, may I take your order? But there's the gross thing. My apologies for this drawing, but I was a kid. I was only 11. He accidentally poops on his head. Oh, it was fun talking to you. Bye. Oh my gosh, this was broken. Oh no, this page is broken. good condition. And then they all did the flop for some random reason. Because at that time, I watched this, one YouTuber that did a lot of funny stuff, like that one video that goes like, I baked you a pie. Oh, what flavor? Pie flavor. Yeah. Those kinds of people who did the Everybody Do the Flop song, I think. And after that, oh boy. So, Freddie continuously apologized because he feels bad, taking responsibility of something he didn't even do. And she's like, don't be sorry. So she sings a very kind and sweet song. And right after that, he gets down on one knee and asks her to marry him. That ring is personally beautiful. And she cries happy tears saying yes. But then she gets scared because a spider comes out of nowhere. And then it got them to kiss. And they proceed to kiss. I always make kisses. Now I'm starting to realize these are not duck kisses. These are heart kisses. It makes sense why they would look like kisses. And they were so happy. So, Bonnie says this. Some sad stuff can turn to happy endings, doesn't it? Yes, Yeah, well, where did you learn that? Yeah. I have no idea. The end. This is actually the end, but the thing, I don't think people know this. Here's one sad thing about this, though. There's one sad thing. They never got married. But they get to know each other, though, but they never got married. It's so sad. I remember that. I love to see this in the plushie version. I know, but I don't have an actual authentic circus baby. I have a bootleg one, but I don't have the authentic one. Yes, I own bootlegs. I have a little bit one. No. A Freddy Fazbear one from Dave and Buster's. A little bit one. And a circus baby one. And yeah, that's it. That's all the bootlegs I have. Luckily, I have 3. So, I'm still waiting to get the authentic circus baby one. And one day, if I get a gift card, I'm gonna try buying one myself. I'm gonna try getting one myself. Because, actually, most of the plushies I get are from my dad. And some of them were a gift. And some were exception to my mom. Especially, I think my mom got me Vanny. And I think Glamrock Chica. And Tie-Dye Mangle. And I also got a first ever, I don't know what they are actually called, but they are a glow-in-the-dark FNAF plushie. And I got to get it. I was really happy with it. Also, I actually have, this book doesn't just have my first ever FNAF comics. It also has my first ever drawings of FNAF characters, actually. Hold on. Oh my gosh. That page is so broken. Oh my gosh! This is my first ever circus baby at 11 years old. My first circus baby at 11. 11 years old, I drew this. My first time. And Ballora, this was a classic. Hold on. Trying to find it. I found it. Oh, it also has some of my other first drawings of the FNAF 1 characters. So this is What? I can't even draw that. Yes, I'm sure you can. I think you can. This is Ballora. I think this one was really good. Okay, so let me tell you a secret. This is actually from the Source Filmmaker version of Circus Baby, which was actually my favorite model. This one. It doesn't look the way I thought it would, and this Ballora is also from the Source Filmmaker version of her as well. I don't know why I draw that one, but still, yeah. I think this was either my first one, but I don't know. This was the Freddy Fazbear, and this is the Bonnie the Bunny one. But I have one that's probably still like out there. There's a folder that had like a toy Bonnie, a toy Chica, but I had a very impressive one that I'm always proud of. Hold on. I found it! I'm super happy with what I just found. And I think the folder for what I'm trying to talk about is probably in the folder that has a Wonder Woman sticker on it. It's a black folder. And I'm trying to find it now. I don't see it. Oh no. It was the best folder in my opinion. Where's my baby? That was with my best drawings in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I gotta find that folder. We gotta find that folder. Come on. Let's find that folder. Come on. Jamona. Please. I gotta find it. That's like the best folder. In my opinion. Because that folder really said a lot of things. It says it all. And I also have like other stuff. Oh my gosh, I gotta find it. Oh my gosh. That's not it. Oh my gosh, I gotta move this. I got to 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 find it. And I did not find it. It's sad. I know. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it over here. Oh, wait a minute. There's folders over here. I wonder if... Okay. I think this is either the one. I don't know if it had a Wonder Woman one or had nothing on it. I think this is... I think this is it. No, it's... What on earth is that? I think that's either mine. I think this is... Okay, I'm confused with this one. Okay, this is not the folder I was looking for. But I'm close. Extremely very close to it. I'm trying to find it, but it's super hard. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. That folder was super important to me. Oh, wait. I think I found it. I think this is the... There it is! Yep, this is the one. I found it. I found it. What? I found it. I found it. What? Sorry, guys. Love chat. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you so much for your encouragement. Okay, hold on. Let's flatten this place down. Hold on. There we go. Found it. This is the Toy Bonnie one, based on the Source Filmmaker one. This is the Toy Chica, the sweet one, before we had the sussy one. This was the nice Toy Chica. This was the super nice one from the source filmmaker. And then the third one I did. So actually what I did first was I think Toy Chica and then Toy Bonnie. And the third one, my absolute masterpiece. It's kind of wrinkled, but it's worth it. Ta-da! I did Ennard. I did this. I actually did this at 11. 11 years old. 11 or 12. But still very young for my age. I did this. This is crazy. But worth it. Absolutely crazy, but worth it. That was like my favorite one. Yes, I did. I was a creative person. I looked at its details. I looked at everything. I did what I had to do. And since I'm not good at drawing hands, this is a first. This is a first. Oh, actually not really, because I did the animatronics hands. I'm impressed with my hand techniques with the animatronics. How did I do the hands? Because I don't normally do hands. I always do stick hands. Like, that's what my character actually looks like. It looked like Dora the Explorer, but with stick hands, a different name, and a different life. And recently, I think so I did this, I think, in 2024 or 2025. No, 2025. For a content creator named Butters, Exotic Butters, on TikTok. And I did this for her. Because she loves glitch traps so much. That was my first glitch trap. And I did impressively a good job. I wanted to give his whiskers a little detail, so I did that. Oh, I was 18, so it was like a year ago. This was a year ago. Yeah. I was very proud of that. Okay, so hold on. I was afraid to show my mom the Ennard one, but I actually showed it to her, and she liked it. She thought it was very impressive, and I did all the details. Oh, there was another comic a lot of people didn't know about, and I forgot to even finish this one. It was about Bellora's first appearance. It was her first appearance on this book. The same book that had my first ever comics of FNAF. Bellora and her secret eyes. Actually, she has healing powers a little bit. But I don't know if she still has them or not. She stopped doing that for some reason. I don't know why. And she doesn't know why. This is so cute. I even did the cupcake. Oh. So Freddy was just writing something or, like reading something. Then she hears a knock. And it turns out to be Circus Baby trying to ask for help because something happened. And I don't think people know this, but she has rocket boots. She has rocket power. Her shoes have rocket power. She can literally fly. And as Freddy was literally holding her hand at the very back, the others were trying to, grab at Freddy's arm, and they were grabbing each other's arms or hands because they were going like, whoa. It was crazy. And there's Circus Baby's a pizzeria. Why'd you have to say it's me, girl? You're not going Freddy or Springtrap? What? Why is I a cricket? Ballora is also 25. I don't think people know that. And she just says hi. But this was the last part. I did not finish this comic either. But let me tell you the story then. So what happened is that Ballora's father was sick and she needed help. So they went to her house. They prayed for her father, and she used her healing powers. Her healing eyes, just looking at her eyes would heal someone. And it turns out he felt better immediately. So, yeah, the power of God was used through, God used Ballora to do something really great. And her father wasn't sick anymore. Everything was fine after that. Let me see if I can find another book I could show, because I love showing these comics. Oh, y'all are gonna love this story. This one, you're gonna love it. Actually, super love it. Okay, let's skip that, and, oh. I tried to find another little book to show. There was another book that had, like, if the FNAF characters were to be in a story. And I had one where Funtime Foxy and Springtrap were in the story of Rapunzel. It was crazy. If I can find it. If I can find the book. Found it. I found the flashlight, not actually the book. No. That seems like a big book. I think this is... Yep, this is the one! Found it! These books, I really want to show y'all. I really want to show you these books. They're very important to me. Yeah, but I haven't finished that story, so I'm not going to spoil anything. So this is going to be a weird name. This is a FNAF short story called Nose Cream, because Springtrap has a special ability people don't know about. So Plushtrap and Springtrap are, of course, father and son. They have a great bond, but there's something that happens when you press his nose. Boink. Something different happens. Now, it doesn't come out inside, like, it doesn't come out literally on the inside of the nose. It comes out on top of it. Whipped cream pops out of nowhere on his literal nose, and a cherry pops out of nowhere too. Or, like, one of the parts of his animatronic body actually just gives the cherry. What the heck? What? Tuma Ulma? Because of how good it is, the whipped cream was that great. And this one's not finished either. Yummy whipped cream. Why did I put wipe? Is it really? He takes a taste and couldn't believe it. And they both had an idea. And this is a catchphrase they say. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm thinking what you're thinking, and you're thinking what I'm thinking. They say that a lot at that time. Turns out what happened is, since I didn't finish this comic, right after that, on Plushtrap's birthday that he used to have, after having a birthday, after the happy birthday song, he presses his nose and shows the ability to the other animatronics, and they were very surprised at his talent, and they were happy about it. Yes, it's surprising. It's very surprising. And then they had the best whipped cream in their whole life. So, yeah, that's the end of that one. The end of that story. Oh my gosh. This comic, okay. The first one you're about to see is my first ever Dora the Explorer comic. This was before I found out Diego was Dora's cousin. So please don't get mad at me. I used to ship Dora with Diego until I found out they were cousins. She was just asking if Diego was alright until he was in love with this girl, his companion, I think. I don't know if that's family relative or, that's actually a girl he fallen in love with in the show. And she felt rejected. She felt rejected. Poor Dora the Explorer. That's Boots! And then she goes Super Saiyan. And he's just wondering where Dora is. And when he saw what she was on the phone, and then saw that this was personal. And this comic was called Angry Dora. The Angry Dora. And he got bonked in the head and was dragged back into a place, I think, at her house so she could give him a piece of her mind. I thought Boots was Freddy! Oh yeah, I forgot to say, from the first drawing of Freddy from the fan-made art someone else made, I ended up changing it to something more easier, and then we had the Freddy that we've seen for a long time. So, here are some honorable mentions. I did this. Hands, not that great. So I had to stop making, hands. And this is very, very interesting. I have a very interesting mind. And this is the Disney fan-made story if Five Nights at Freddy's were to do a crossover. The long golden hair instead of Rapunzel because of copyright. Part 1. There's a part 1. So that means there's going to be more parts. This is the Rapunzel one. So I was doing writing on this. In a castle. Why did I spell castle the wrong way? Far, far away. There lived a king and a queen who was going to have a baby. Well, maybe just a little because she was sick and dying at the same time. But then this old woman, that old hag over there, she was getting a backache for some reason. She was also obsessed with this magic golden flower and started singing the song wrong. So let me sing it the way she sang it. Flower green and grow, let your power out my back shine. Make the cloth out my back shine. That's all. It's reverse. Springtrap says, yeah, lady, you're not even singing the words right. That's Funtime Foxy, and this Funtime Foxy is a girl. So keep that in mind. Oh, it's about to go down. And if you tell, that's not a hand, that's a hoof. And then she starts literally telling her, don't you tell me to say that. Don't be telling me that. And he's like, you tell us, sister. That was until we find out that's Granny Smith. And they're like, wait, we just backsassed a old woman named Granny Smith from My Little Pony. Whoops. She wasn't even in the right story either. Of course, I'm Granny Smith. So what's all the ruckus about? Well, I don't know anymore. I didn't know. Oh, okay, that was you. I didn't know you would play a bad person. Then I don't need these ugly, raggedy things. Besides, it's not really my style. And oh, the shade. She was saying some things. I don't know if I should say them because, man, it was about to be crazy. It was about to go down. She was roasting her. I'm not gonna say what they said, except for one thing, but Granny Smith was calling her bad stuff, and she was letting her know, "Don't be messing with me. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling it how it is. Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is." Oh, this was the first comic where it actually has roasting. She was roasting Mother Gothel. She doesn't even look old. And she was disrespecting Granny Smith, which wasn't very nice. So, of course, Mother Gothel has to be a disrespectful person because, well, she is, unfortunately. And then Springtrap goes with the most absolutely shadiest thing he could ever say. Bad woman with a wig on? And there it is. There's a hair clip. There's a wig. It's actually a wig because she has hair clips. They could not believe he just said that. It was the shadiest thing anyone said. And she said, "Yep, I'm out." There's another thing she also says, but I forgot what she was about to say, but there's a lot of shade. Like, the design of Mother Gothel is supposed to look like she's young a little bit from far off until you start seeing her actual full detail. And she was not happy. She is not happy. So yeah. I can't help it. I could not help it. I loved it so much. I couldn't stop. And Springtrap can sometimes act like a material girl. Just one thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, hold on. I think there's some certain business I'm not going to talk about because that's private. I think my dad's watching this probably. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So like my favorite part was when Springtrap acts like a material girl. And he calls her out, and it turns out she really does have a wig on. It's hilarious. And this was my first time ever drawing My Little Pony Granny Smith. My first time. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, so many people. Hi. Thanks for the top fans. Thank you. I love you so much. I love the face she makes. She's like, "Nope, I'm out." So, yeah. Okay, whoever just joined back. Oh, wait. Ooh. Wait a minute. Let me see all the comments because I don't think I saw all of them. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Whoever did that, thank you. Still, anyways, a lot of things happened. I'm so excited to finish this off. Also, I started making a bracelet. I made this myself. I made this one myself. This is my first bracelet I ever made myself. My mom helped me with this, but overall, I did this part. It looks like a preppy necklace. I mean, bracelet. And thank you. So I hope you didn't miss what I was showing, because if you did, I'll be happy to tell you what happened. Like, did you miss anything? Because I don't want you to miss anything. Because I was talking about, like, this part, which is probably my favorite part, where Springtrap shades Mother Gothel. Oh, good. That's good. So yeah, a lot of things happen. I'm gonna have to subscribe to you later on when this releases, when the live stream releases. Because it probably might not. Wait a minute! I thought of an idea. Wait a minute. Since I have a computer and a phone at the same exact time, I'm able to go to my live stream, like the live stream, and be able to friend you there. I think I could be able to subscribe to you that way. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Hold on. I gotta at least like my own live stream. Hello, gotta do that. Wait, what happened to the... What? Where's the... Oh, where is it? Oh my goodness. I gotta refresh my computer. My goodness. Okay, hold on. Something's wrong with this thing. I think I don't have the comments on the computer mode, so I have to fix that. I gotta find a way to fix that situation. Gotta get that situated. Hold on. Oops. Okay, there we go. Comments on, of course. So I don't see the chat yet. Sorry about that. I think it's just gonna take a while for me to get that open. So for now, like, I don't think it's gonna let me open the panel on the on the computer, sadly, until it releases. But I tried. Oh, okay. Well, maybe if you can message on one of my videos, I think that could help because I really want to subscribe to you anyway. Still, anyways, anywho, I think that's basically all I'm showing for now. I'm very proud of what I'm trying to do. Now I gotta clean this up. Like, clean up the book stuff. Gotta put this away. Where I can find them, luckily. And easily. Okay. And I'm gonna put the folder with the others so then I don't forget them the next time. Okay, back. I think I already commented on some of your videos. Oh, thank you. So I did some drawings. I did this on this miniature Mickey Mouse thing I got from not Five Below, Miniso. I got 4 of those, but I gave one to Springtrap, and I am trying to give it to someone or to myself. I really love this one so much. This one's very interesting, and I love this one. I did this, and I also did this. I tried my best. I did Duffy my own way. He looks like a Build-A-Bear. A Build-A-Bear Duffy. I was trying to draw one of Duffy's friends, but I don't know if there is a bunny. I think there is. I think Duffy's friends are so popular in the Disney one. And yes, it does. And I drew a strawberry. I drew that. And I did these specific stars. I love drawing stars. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it, actually. There's one more thing I want to show. There's one more thing I want to show, and it's my proudest one yet, which also has my first ever drawing of Hatsune Miku. And that one's my proudest one. If I can find it, I gotta find it so badly. So badly bad. Gotta find it. It's a very big book. Well, it's actually a sketchbook. And I'm trying to find it. But it's very special. It's a very special sketchbook that has Hatsune Miku. And it's super important to me. Okay, it's not in this aisle. Maybe it's here. I hope. Oh my goodness. My legs are actually shaking a little because I'm standing in a specific position that's kind of making my legs shake. So I'd rather be careful. I gotta find it. This is like the most proudest moment from that sketchbook. It has my first anime stuff, I believe. Nope. Nope. My goodness, this is super hard to find it. Last stop. This is the last stop. Oops. Man, I have so many books. Oh my goodness, this is exhausting. I gotta find it so bad. I gotta find it. It's a really big one. A really big book. And it's super big. It's super big. Ah. Nope. Don't do that to me. It's either over here. Oh, great. That just made things even better. Very much not. I gotta find this thing. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. This is the last thing I'm showing before I stop doing the live stream. Thank you. This is where my first ever drawing of anime started. In 3, 2, 1. This was my first Hatsune Miku drawing when I was watching Magnet for the first time, when I was super obsessed with Hatsune Miku, and She was my favorite, and I was getting into Vocaloid for the first time at either 10 or 11. And I couldn't help it when I was like 11 or 12, and I drew this. First time drawing Miku. Did her hair, did her outfit, her face. I've never done anime faces before in my life, so this was the first time I've done that. And it was from a video of Magnet by Luca. Not, oh yes, Luca. Miku and Luca. And this is Luca. I did Luca too. My mom really liked that one so much. She really liked the detail I did on Luca. And that's very surprising for an age like mine, 12 years old, to draw this. And here's one. I don't think I should show the whole thing because I think this one might have certain things I don't think I should show. Because it's not anything inappropriate. It's just I really love this game, even though I barely played it. I played the Roblox version of it. Ayano Aishi from Yandere Simulator. I'm not showing you what happened to Osana. Her head is intact with her, but her heart got splatted and she's got ketchup falling off. Yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, I'm only showing Ayano Aishi and Taru. But I think this one's my favorite drawing from this book. Other than Hatsune Miku, this was my first ever realistic drawing of Springtrap. Behold. I drew that. 12 years old. I drew that. That was like my most impressive one. I found out how to actually do the shading with my thumb by just drawing and then pushing on my thumb and giving it the detail it needed. So yeah, I did that. And I did anime versions of the nightmares. But based on the IU I had, that's Nightmare. I hate to tell you this, but most of the characters are actually white, except for El Chip. And probably maybe another character I don't know if they're like I'm not even black or white myself. Like I'm a mixture, but even I always thought they would probably be white. Surprisingly, even thought Nightmare was white, and he kind of is. This is Nightmare Bonnie, and this is based on the AU, where he absolutely loves Pinkie Pie. He still loves Pinkie Pie till today. This is him as a anime character, human, etc. That's his Pinkie Pie outfit. But I like to call him Pinkie Bonnie Pie. It is so cute. It's based on their personalities. So Nightmare, he looks evil but super nice. He's the absolute sweetheart of the gang. Turns out, here's a little story. It turns out that Nightmare went to school one day when he was a kid, when he was like 4, and Bonnie was 5 years old. Nightmare Bonnie was 5 years old, and he saw him, and he immediately took him to the Nightmares, and they wanted a leader, so they made him the leader. You would probably think Nightmare Freddy would be, but turns out he was the leader. And Nightmare Bonnie, when he was a kid, wanted to do parties because of Pinkie Pie. But he watched the one that before she was the kind of pony who does parties. This is his wife. I'm surprised to say this, because Nightmare Bonnie and Nightmare Chica are married. That was his girlfriend back then. Now they're married, and I'm so happy they're married. This is his wife, and she's a very amazing cook. And yes, it is cute. It is cute. Nightmare Chica loves cooking and baking because of her parents, and she always loved cooking them stuff. But I think she didn't actually know they cook. I think she started cooking because she loved her parents. When she saw them cooking, she wanted to make something for them, and they just absolutely loved it. This is Nightmare Foxy. He's adorable, and I have to tell you, he's actually my dog, my best friend. He's not just a fox. He's not just a part wolf. He's also a dog. He's adorable. He can walk, he can sit, he can stay, he can stand, he can talk, he can roll over, and he can do the wobble. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, yeah. He can do that. He's adorable. He's the absolute sweetheart. Yes, he talks like a human, but he has the inhabitants of a dog. I've always thought that Nightmare Foxy would be the dog. Just think about it. Like, he would probably be a dog at this point. Like, yes, he's a fox, but he could be a dog. Yeah! Yeah, he's not a furry. He's just a dog. I just put fluff on him. I just put a lot of, like, fluff on him. Actually, a secret is that Springtrap, whenever you give him a hug, sometimes fluff would appear out of nowhere, and you can feel much more of a warmer hug that way. That's something people don't know about. Nightmare Freddy. Now, a lot of people don't know about this one. I was a little nervous to talk about this one, but so when Nightmare Freddy was 12 years old, this was the day where he found the Freddles at school one time. He loved them so much, and they loved him back. The Freddles were probably like 4 or 5 years old, and he decided to adopt them. And you gotta remember and keep in mind, this is kind of concerning for a 12-year-old to adopt 3 children at such a young age. But he decided to do that because he said for his reason it was because his parents took care of him and loved him very much. He wanted to do the same thing. So now he's the oldest FNAF character out of all of them. It's going to be surprising because they're all in their 20s except him. He is either 30 or 33 years old. Yeah, I know. I'm shocked. Okay, Nightmare Fredbear, he loves camping. He loves camping. He loves camping. He has a thing for nature and camping and, making s'mores. He loves making s'mores. Actually, here's a story that he actually went camping with his parents once, and he tried s'mores for the first time when he went camping with other kids. He straight up said, you know what, I want to do camping all by myself one day, and I'm going to have the most greatest campsite in my whole entire life in existence. Okay, he was not that hyper. I'm just giving the hyperness. But yeah. So, yeah, here, okay. This is, after that, there's the Springtrap one. There's a Springtrap anime one. Based on a different anime, Miku Miku dance model. And this is just original. This is an original. Plush Trap is so adorable. He's so cute. He's actually 12 years old. He's so adorable. And actually, surprisingly, I don't think people know this. Okay, this is actually just something I just made because why not? Oh! Whoopsie daisies. I drew this. Man, she's ready to do some compact. Nightmare and Nightmare Bonnie has, like, specific birthdays, but they grow up a little bit, like when they were kids, they had, like, birthdays. They have a birthday. And let me tell you, his birthday is on June 14th. His is July 8th. So they pretty much, started celebrating their birthdays right after a few days. So they're able to do that. And yes, Plush Trap is so cute. And you know what? Since I'm done showing the pictures and stuff, I can probably get the computer back up because I have some absolute FNAF news. I've been waiting for these to release since people spoiled it a little bit. They spoiled these babies before. There's something new on Sanshi. Oh, now it loads. Now the thing loads now. Okay, finally I can go to the channel. Yay, I can subscribe to you now, and I'm gonna put this on all of the notification. You're so beautiful! You're gorgeous! Oh my goodness, you're so pretty! You love cats and plushies? Oh my gosh, I respect that. Oh my gosh. You look so pretty! Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful! I didn't know you were this beautiful! Oh my gosh, your profile picture is beautiful, but you're just absolutely stunning! Oh my gosh, you're beautiful! Okay, so Sanshi got new plushies and hashtags, and you're most certainly welcome, and thank you so much. I might have to do more videos about myself too, so that I could do also vlogs and other things about my life as well. Hold on, I'm almost there. The Sanshi plushies, oh my goodness, I'm so excited about it. So, what I'm about to show you is gonna surprise you. Because I am so happy to say they finally released something Plush Trap related, and I can't stop looking at it. So they would come with a plushie, and then they would make the pin. I want it so much! Oh my gosh, if my dad is watching this, oh my gosh. Okay, this is pretty much pricey. But this is beautiful! It is absolutely what I've been waiting for. And no, he's not a voodoo doll. I'm sure some people might think it's a voodoo doll. No, it's not. It's a plush trap. He's adorable, though. I really want him so much. Actually, to be honest, I don't think I told anybody this, but I just don't like voodoo. I don't like it. I never liked that voodoo guy from the Princess and the Frog. I almost said the Prince and the Frog. My gosh, that would have been a confusion. A confusion? Confusion. But I really want this plush trap thing so much. Oh my gosh. Someone, give it to me. There's even a Springtrap one. I straight up want both of them. I know the plushie of Springtrap wasn't my favorite, but this is cute. I prefer the Funko Springtrap, the authentic one. I've been trying to get that for so long. I only got to see it once in 2018 in a Toys R Us, and I saw it for the first time, and I couldn't get it. So all my dreams have been crushed for 6 to 7 years. It was sad. It was sad. And I am desperately dreaming. I have dreamed, actually, a few times that I actually got them, and when I didn't get them, I just couldn't stop crying. I have dreams of being able to go to that Universal Studios Five Nights at Freddy's event, and I got a authentic Springtrap plushie from a game, or a who wants this plushie the most, and if you want it the most, then I'm gonna give it to you. I've been desperately wanting that so much. I really want this one so much. Especially the plush trap one. That one is just, oh my gosh! And they have the plush trap plush. I swear, I want it actually. I actually want it. It is adorable. I don't care how big you are. You're adorable. It's about time someone made an authentic And not only authentic, but adorable plush trap plush. I'm going to have you in my sleepovers and we can be able to have the best sweet dreams of our lives. Anyways, yes, need. It is a need. Well, it can be a want, but it's also a need in my sighting. It's a need in my sighting. I've been trying so many times to give a heart to a wish list of a FNAF Springtrap authentic Wave 2 plush, and sometimes people would buy it already. So, desperately, I secretly need and want money for a few reasons. To be honest, there was a lot of things going on that I can't really talk about because that's private business, but what I can say is that I've been trying to earn and get money. But I've been trying, but I didn't get the chance. I've been also trying to get a Nightmare Freddy plush, a Nightmare Bonnie plush, but that's super expensive. And you won't believe it or not, they actually, there's a thing called Xmart Global. They released not just a Nightmare plush, but a Nightmare Fredbear and a Nightmare Chica plush. I'm not kidding you. They did something that I was not expecting. It's like the best thing they did. Cause like I really love the Nightmare one from like this other company who did that first. But when Xmart did that, oh my gosh, I want them so bad. Let me find a website. I'm trying to find the website. I hope they release this at either Amazon or something. I don't really shop at Amazon, but I look at the stuff I really want from there. Wait, what? Oh, there's the official website. There it is! There it is! There it is! There they are! Oh, well, excuse me. There they are! I really want this one and that one so bad. So, I do like the Nightmare one, but it's pretty scary, but I still like it. But I prefer, like, the first one someone made. It was from a different company. And I really love that one more because it was not only something that would look like a Funko plushie, but it gave the authenticness of what would it be like if those guys actually, you know... Oh no, I accidentally signed out of the account. Oopsies. Let me sign in. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, great. Now they're making me do something. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, got back. Now, let me just show you if it actually has it. I think I put it in my cart. If I didn't, oopsie daisies. Oh, there it is! There it is! There it is, and it's in stock! This is my favorite Nightmare. This is my favorite Nightmare. Because it gives off the Funko aesthetic. I really love it so much. Like, to me, I love this so much. It gives off the detail of what would it be like if Funko actually made this. It's so pretty, in my opinion. It looks beautiful for a Nightmare. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I actually did. I did something dedicated to that guy. I really like this character. And to be honest, that's also my favorite FNAF related game. Even though I didn't actually play the whole thing, but my friend let me play this game. That was the second game she let me play. Well, actually the third one, because the first one was FNAF 6 when we were in a Bass Pro Shop. And then when we got back home, I played Ultimate Custom Night twice. And then FNAF 4. I was so excited. I never played it in my life, and I was so excited. I couldn't help it. It was just absolutely an overjoying moment. So this company used to be called something else, but they keep changing their company's name, or a different company is also selling the same thing. But I've been desperately trying to get Nightmare so bad. Also, there's the Authentic Circus Baby and this. This is a Hello Kitty dressed up in a suit. That is Freddy Fazbear! I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hear me out. It looks like Freddy Fazbear. I really love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, oh no, the pink collar of Sailor Moon cat collars are missing now because they kind of stopped having them. Sorry. Um also one thing. I have a lot of things on my wish list. Like, actually, I made a video of my wish list so that my dad could actually buy them. I felt pretty bad thinking about it. That was actually another reason why I made those videos of my wish list, showing off my wish list to the population of what I want for Christmas or my birthday. Sadly, I didn't have a Five Nights at Freddy's birthday, but I had a birthday. But this time, when I turn 20, I'm going to have that Five Nights at Freddy's party, and I'm not going to let anything hesitate me. I'm not going to hesitate to get that. Never again will I end up being peer pressured from myself and feeling insecure about wanting something like that. Again, not again. I'm trying to find that other one. Anyways, I had a FNAF birthday cake with mango on it for my 13th birthday. She was my favorite. Oh, I actually have a mango plush, actually. Hold on, let me get her. She's not gonna talk because, well, she can be a little bit shy. Okay, actually, she's not shy. She's just not gonna talk. There we go. There's Mangle. Okay, now this is Fix Mangle. But actually, I don't think people know this, but this Mangle has a sister named Tangle. And she is the not so Fix Mangle, the Mangle that we say is the ripped up one. She has a sister. And surprisingly, you will be very surprised that the reason why her name is Mangle is because she got mangled up in a Christmas wrapper or a birthday wrapper or something. She got tied up in ribbon by accident, and they thought her being called Mangle because she got tied up by a ribbon by accident, but it was such a cute little gag. They named her Mangle for that. Because actually the animatronics do have parents. So that happened. So yeah, she has parents. The animatronic characters have parents, but we don't know about the security breach characters because they don't know if they have parents or not. But still, yeah. But actually, Five Below used to have a lot of FNAF stuff and they even have these butterfly ones. There was butterfly ones they had. Sorry, I got yawnish a little bit. So Five Below have these beautiful butterfly wings. They were monarch butterflies, and no, not from Miraculous Ladybug. It's just monarch butterflies wings from Five Below. I'm so happy. Oh, since the Halloween season's coming back, I think they're gonna release them again. I think I need to drink more water because my throat is feeling exhausted from talking a lot. And they're $2 now. Oh man, they only have one left online. I don't know how much they actually have in the store. Waited all year for these back because I couldn't get them. I have a thing for getting stuff in secret. I hope they have more FNAF stuff than the ones they had in the store. Because, man, they had less these days. And most of all, I hope they bring back those FNAF backpacks they used to have there at that time of Halloween. They actually have those. Also, one thing, doing that just because my room is a little bit messy. Okay, there's some books on the floor, so I think it's a lot messy than I thought. Oopsies. Guilty. I'm guilty. Guilty. Say hello to my tub. My FNAF rubber ducky. You know, Ernie has his rubber ducky. I have mine too. Maybe me and Ernie would have like a duck race, and I will have my duck and his duck racing. It would be so adorable. Like, me and Ernie would be best friends because I love rubber duckies too. I was trying to get the Foxy one, but that did not work out. But still, yeah. I still am happy with this one. Actually, my friend actually has all 4 of them. I almost said her name, but I want to keep her safe. Unless I, ask her if that's okay to mention her name in the YouTube video. I'm sure she would say yes. She's a sweetheart. But I don't want to, be the reason to certain things. So I gotta save her and protect her. I gotta protect her. And actually, this is the drawer where I keep all my FNAF characters and other etc. in. Also, people don't know this, but I'm a big fan of Demon Slayer because it's about slaying demons. I love that kind of thing. I'm a person who does not like demons. This is my favorite character. Yes, she was turned into a demon, but I love her so much anyway. She's adorable. And she's trying hard to, turn back into a human too. Oh my gosh, I just love her. She's my favorite. She's my favorite. And I was super happy about this. And I believe. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. When I got the first time I got the Netsuko from that blind bag, I thought I wasn't gonna get Netsuko, but then when I opened it, I started screaming absolutely in absolute excitement. Okay, let me just get to my face again. One thing to know, I am absolutely. I don't like how it's blurry sometimes. Ah! Oh yeah, that works. That works. So, I'm the kind of person, if I get something I really love, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna scream. Like, I don't care how old I am. I don't care how young I am. I am going to scream in absolute excitement. I will do that. I swear, I will do that. Yeah, I will do that. I'm also planning on releasing, like, I've been thinking about this. Like, showing some of my oldest videos that I would do on my mom's oldest phone. I was thinking of doing that. It's really crazy. There's this movie called Yes! My mom and I are trying to go there tomorrow to watch the movie because they said at the 23rd and 24th of these few days, they're going to have a temporary time. They were actually going to release this in theaters for a special version of the Demons Hunters in a sing-along version. They're gonna have it. I'm so excited for it. I am constantly trying to go there, and so is my mom, because she actually is getting into it. She likes it. And it's about these girls who are a K-pop group. They slay demons and save their fans. It's a very good movie. I know I haven't seen it, but I'm already feeling like it's about to be awesome. And I'm sure me and my mom are gonna probably love it because, like, I straight up loved it when I saw the first trailer, the first time I saw it. I was interested a little bit, but I didn't know if my mom would like it. But then when I realized that the K-pop Demon Hunters were getting viral because of this one song, Soda Pop, I was like, oh my gosh! The song Soda Pop got me obsessed with it. And then I started loving Golden, and then This Is What It Sounds Like. And a little bit of Takedown, a little bit of Takedown. It's just the lyrics is kind of harsh. They're kind of harsh. But I loved the fact that Golden actually hit the charts for actually being the number one song in history in this, like, actually hitting the actual charts with real songs from real people. And it really goes to show how even a cartoon character can actually be more popular than we could ever exactly think. It's actually shocking that they actually hit the charts to the most number one song, most listened yet number one song people actually really, really super love. It's from a fictional movie with fictional characters voiced by real K-pop characters, and they hit the charts off of a real song someone made either like 2 or 3 years ago, and these guys just released it for, like, I don't know, like a few like months ago, and they got straight up popular. Am I a kid or a woman? I act like a kid, but I'm pretty much a woman. I'm pretty much a woman, truthfully. I just wanted to wear it, so then I not, wearing just a camisole. I decided to wear this. I can't believe I can still fit this, though. I can actually still fit this. Even after so many years. I was like 7 or 8 when I first wore this, and now I'm this old and, well, not old, but old enough. Old enough. But yeah. Pretty much, yes. So yeah, there's a lot. That's all I'm kind of gonna say now because like I think I gotta go because I don't think I actually eaten dinner. Sorry. But that was everything I wanted to talk about. That's all I wanted to talk about. So God bless everybody and I love you so much. So I might do more like live streams and I might have to give TikTok the message that I am back. Anyways, still thank you guys for watching and I love you. Bye.